Hello and good day. Presenting Motivational and Inspirational Quotes by my favorite pastor in the world, Joel Osteen. Quotes 51 through 60.51. You may be sitting around waiting for God to change your circumstances. Then you're going to be happy, then you're going to have a good attitude, then you're going to give God praise. But God is waiting on you to get up on the inside. When you do your part, He'll begin to change things and work supernaturally in your life. 52. We've got to give people room to have a bad day. 53. The great news is that God knows everything about you, both good and bad, and He still loves you and values you unconditionally. God does not always approve of our behavior. He is not pleased when we go against His will, and when we do, we always suffer the consequences and have to work with Him to correct our thoughts, words, actions, or attitudes. And while you should work to improve in the areas where you fall short, nothing you do will ever cause God to love you less, or more. His love is a constant you can depend on. 54. Your thoughts about your circumstances have you down. On the other hand, you can be in one of the biggest battles of your life, and still be filled with joy and peace and victory. If you simply learn how to choose the right thought. It's time to think about what you're thinking about. 55. Certainly there are times in all of our lives when bad things happen, or things don't turn out as we had hoped. But that's when we must make a decision that we're going to be happy in spite of our circumstances. 56. That's why it is important to enjoy the journey, not just the destination. In this world, we will never arrive at a place where everything is perfect, and we have no more challenges. As admirable as setting goals and reaching them may be, you can't get so focused on accomplishing your goals that you make the mistake of not enjoying where you are right now. 57. God never promised that we wouldn't have challenges. In fact, He said just the opposite. His word says, "Be truly glad, these trials are only to test your faith, to see whether or not it is strong and pure. So if your faith remains strong after being tried in the test tube of fiery trials, it will bring you much praise and glory and honor on the day of His return." 58. Don't do anything that you wouldn't feel comfortable reading about in the newspaper the next day. 59. You may think you've got a long way to go, but you need to look back at how far you've already come. You may not be everything you want to be, but at least you can thank God that you're not what you used to be. 60. Don't simply settle for what your parents had. You can go further than that. You can do more, have more, be more.